Alright, so I wanted to start with this Bowser game first, because Bowser is my most comfortable character. So here we go. Alright, so right there. Not necessarily bad going for that back air in the neutral, but the end leg when you whiff it is a little punishing. As you see here, you get hit by the dash attack. Not a big deal. You recover from it fine. Hit him with the nair, the fast fall nair, puts him in a position of disadvantage. Now pay attention to stage control here. You're giving up a lot of space. He has a lot more room to work with, and as Bowser, you really want to keep him in the disadvantage because it is terrible for him. Okay, good follow up with the up tilt, or the side tilt rather. Good jump. Okay, that F smash was a little sus. Did not like that. Let's rewind this a bit. Yeah, so you're clearly in F tilt range there. You could have dash grabbed. That F tilt or that F smash is very slow. You want to avoid that at all costs. In neutral, at least, it's a good punish tool to catch like a 2-frame situation, but just in neutral, I would try to avoid using that as a neutral tool. Okay, good down tilt there, and he uses his double jump here. Okay, and when he's in disadvantage, this is a thing I've noticed, is that he comes down with the down air quite a bit. So that's something to pay attention to, specifically with Bowser's or any character that has like a fast fall splash damage move. It's very end laggy when it whiffs, and it's got a little bit of splash damage, but not enough for it to justify. You can shield it, can just dash out of it. DDD is a little bit faster than you'd expect him to be, so it's not terrible to dash dance out of that and then dash grab back in, or F tilt, or in that situation, get out of the way because he can only angle it so far. Okay. Alright, so good you called him out of that. Good shield break. The dash attack was a little risky, but the punish here with the down good job going over. Grabbing after he whiffed. Okay, that right there I'm pretty sure was just unavoidable. Okay, I appreciate the well, let me go back to that. So good try with the suck. But I think what you ultimately ended up doing there, was pulling him into range. Yeah, you pulled him into fair range with that. But I like where your head is at with that. I would have instead covered that with a Gordo and then come down with the suck. So like if you're up here and you're falling, throw a Gordo out, angled up so it drops at that kind of angle. And then as you're coming down, that's when you suck. Okay, good Gordo there to cover the ledge. Okay, that I did not like. So good. Force him out of position. You recover here. Now look where you are when you fast fall. Look where he is. It's over half of the stage distance. What you should have done here is just normal get up, dash, and by the time he landed, he was on trajectory to land somewhere around here. You could have taken back stage control, but instead you went for the greedy play and dropping to do another up B. Alright, that was a good down smash for the punish. Alright, down is you. good patience on your part using the jumps to kind of stall out, and look where you are now. You have stage control, which is what you want as DDD. You want to have the space to operate. Okay, what the Bowser was looking for there was a back air. Let's see. So you hit him with the down tilt. Alright, so here's what I'm talking about. He's coming right down with the down air every time, and you're in his trajectory right now, and the suck will only pull him in closer to you. So there you go. You have to kind of respect him when he's in the air, and you can kind of see the slight angle he uses to hold in to gain more stage control. If you were, just right here instead, you could have completely avoided it. He would have went down probably no more than there. Would have been an end lag where you probably could have F smashed, down smashed, up smashed, threw out some sort of smash, and punished him greatly. And potentially put him in an edge guard situation to take the stock. Alright, so here I like the Gordo. Really like the Gordo to cover your reapproach. And it hits him, which is good. So, launches him. Now, again, you're free here. Bowser doesn't have a lot of aerial mobility. He's got a lot of ground speed, but aerial mobility is kind of his big weakness. So he kind of drifted in. He techs. He air dodged, and with the air dodge buffered attack. So he's got 3/4 stage control right now. I like the idea of jumping to maintain the high ground. Now what I do here is, after you notice the tech, is frame trap him with a Gordo. Yeah, you should have frame trapped him with a Gordo. Recognize that you are in a disadvantageous state. Even though you're ahead, a stock, you're at kill percent, and all it's going to take is one back air, and he's facing away from you. Just full hopped. Not sure if that was a double jump or not. It was. So he double jumps. So he's fishing. He's trying to read you jumping again for an aerial. So what you may want to do in this situation is either try to outrun his momentum, because again, he doesn't have a lot of aerial drift. So he's going to continue his path this way. Maybe even land here. So if you roll, you could probably come here and you roll again. You might be out of his range, and then you now have stage control, and Bowser's at disadvantage, and he's at kill percent. So always try to focus on staying with your belly facing the edge of the stage. Never have your back to it, unless you're in a position directly to push their disadvantage. Okay, good nair there. Okay, good grab. Okay, so he uppies. Good call on the Gordo. I like where you're standing in this stage position for that. And he snapped to the ledge. He recovered a little high there. That Gordo probably would have hit him if he didn't recover high. So that was pretty good counterplay on that Bowser's part. But that's what you need to be doing in the disadvantaged state. Bowser's incredibly strong. You're at 120%. I don't think you'll be able to tech any stage spike situations you get being hit off of the nairs or the bears. Any aerial, really. You're just going to get deleted. Okay, again, you went for the suck in neutral. The suck is a really good tool when you can get away with it. It's a very bad tool in neutral. And he comes down with the down air. So, again, this is an instance of him going high to use a very fast attack. And there's armor and a little bit of a disjoint. You can see here the spikes are hitting you first. So every time he's high, like here, he comes down with the down air. And look, he hit you. And in those in those few frames. Yeah, look how much end lag there is there. So from the frames that he actually makes connection with you, let's see here. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're in hits done for like 10 frames. More like 15, right? Now let's count the frames that he hits with the end lag. So he lands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So let's call that like 30 frames of lag. It's half a second. You got to be prepared to dash and punish him for that. Because at this percent, you can roll out, F smash. You have all the time in the world to land that F smash there. That's when you want to throw that F smash out. Not when he's standing upright or throwing a flame breath at you or something like that. All right, now pay attention to the way he's positioned now. As a Bowser player, I know exactly what he's going to go for. So good call covering with the Gordo, but you're on a trajectory to land directly on the stage. Here. He can jump up and around. He can cover all of these angles. So what I would have done is kind of drifted back a little bit. Your recovery is exceptionally well as DDD, and you have armor going up. So what I would have done is I would have floated down, and I'm pretty sure you had all of your jumps. I wasn't paying that much attention, but I'm pretty sure you retained your jumps. You came really close to getting knocked out there. Yeah, so it looks like you kept your jumps. So there you go with the Gordo from the magnifying glass. It's on a trajectory to hit him, which is good. Now from here, I would just fast fall right here. And then once you're below the stage, start jumping up to get in a position where he can't snipe you out. Because that back air will take you out. Alright, so he empty hopped. He was looking for it. So you did go low here. Your Gordo bought you enough time to kind of force him to shield and throw him off. So that worked out to your benefit in that situation. Gordo is a great recovery tool as well as a ledge trapping tool. So the way you utilized it there is perfect. Whenever you go high, use it multiple times if you can. Just stall out. Make sure that they're in hit lag on their shield, so you basically recover for free at that point. Okay, so there we go again. This is a regrab, and you saw what he was doing. If we back it up a few seconds here. Okay, I'm going to slow it down to 50% speed here. Okay, so you hit the up B. Perfect. Look where he is. End lag. If you buffer a get up attack right now, you're hitting him for free. So he jumped again. He's fishing. So he's either going to he's trying to read your ledge option. So the last time you were in this position, you dropped down and did your up B, trying to go for a cheeky kill. The problem with that is you're going to be vulnerable on your way down. So once you come down from that arc, he's anticipating that. He's already matching your height so that he can throw that back air at you on your descent from that. So there you go. Look, as you throw out the fair, he just reacted to your movement. Not necessarily to your move. He was just looking for you to do something, anticipating that you would do that up B like you did before. And just based off of him seeing you move, he threw in a back air. So that verifies what I was thinking here. So there you go. Now you're re-grabbed. What he can do here is punish you with Flame Breath, knock you off the edge. If he were positioned a little bit closer, he could do a down or forward tilt angled down for the KO. He could down tilt, he could down smash, he could do a lot of things. And he's also in a position that covers your roll as well. So now, because you lost that ledge invincibility, by regrabbing, you're extremely vulnerable to him. You get more ledge play with the up air. And there you go. Alright, so he was fishing for this back air for the last 12 seconds, it felt like. So I don't necessarily disagree with the ledge roll. Especially since he was, telegraphing the back air. But seeing that he had taken an aggressive option right off of you trying to recover, you have to recognize that. If you held shield here, he would have hit your shield, and you could have shield grab, back thrown, and put him in a ledge trapping situation, edge guarding situation, where DDD wins those free against Bowser. Well, I won't say free, but he wins those quite frequently. So that's something to pay attention to. He was taking an aggressive approach here in this situation, which by all means he should have. The thing about heavies is when they're at a certain percent, you can just play the neutral and get the kill. You don't have to worry about throwing out smash attacks randomly or comboing into crazy things. DDD can kill off an up tilt. DDD can kill off an up throw up air. DDD can kill off of a nair. DDD can kill off a fair. Bowser can kill off of back air, forward air, down air, up air, side B. Like, as a heavy, your trade-off is that you're slow, but you have every move is a kill option at a certain percent. So you don't have to fish. This guy was fishing a little bit, but he was doing it with a reasonable neutral tool, which was smart on his end. And there you go. No surprise. That back air is going to take it every time at that percent, no matter how heavy you are. Okay, so what he did here is he retreated to the ledge. He's holding shield. He's trying to wait out your invincibility. Not sure what options he really has in this situation on FD. If there were platforms, he might be a little more evasive. You can kind of shark him or fish him out. Your up tilt has intangibility on the head. So there's a lot you can do to kind of counter his shenanigans. But let's see what he does here. Okay. I'm not sure what that was. I think you may have had a read. He likes to jump a lot and throw out a lot of aerials. But I think in that situation, while you have the invincibility, you're probably better off. Yeah, because you still had it when you landed. You're probably better off just running up, grabbing, and throwing off stage to get that stage control. But I like the jabs to follow up. If it were any other character than Bowser, who we both know is tough guy armor, would have worked. 100% would have worked. So, not a bad move. It's just like a very matchup specific thing that in the moment I can see that's slipping your mind. Okay, so he took advantage of the end lag on your final jab to do down B here. So it does a fair amount of damage, 26. It's not a crazy amount. Now in this position here, he's in the disadvantage again, and he's holding shield. So when he's in disadvantage, grounded disadvantage, he holds shield a lot. So maybe what you can do, instead of, I see you're going for a back air here, what you may end up wanting to do is maybe something a little less laggy. Because here, after you land, look, it's like 8 to 10 frames that you're just getting up from an aerial that you hit on shield. And his shield drop, I think, is like something like 6 frames or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so by the time he's reacting, it's about 12 frames. So he has a few frames to kind of react to you. I don't think Bowser has a move quick enough to really make that an issue, but some of the faster characters might. So that's something to be cognizant of. That back air puts you in end lag for quite a bit. Okay, and he goes for the side B here. I like what you're doing here. You're creating space and you're keeping it occupied with the back air. He's still in end lag here. So you're just kind of throwing out hitboxes to kind of keep him away from you, disjointed hitboxes. So that is a pretty smart thing to do. Okay, fast fall there. Now you both jump. I'm not sure if I would play that different in that situation. Okay, so the fair there. So what I would recommend there is throwing out like nairs, because nair has a hitbox that is, you know, your belly. So you can hit on all sides. You don't have to worry about directional hits like that. Okay, again with the down air. Okay, so there's a pattern here that we can distinguish. So let's see when he double jumps. So he short hops into a double jump. Is that a short hop? So he double jumps and he buffers the dare immediately. So he's got the high ground on you. You're already committed to an attack here. So you kind of held in. I'm not sure you would have been able to avoid that. I don't want to call that necessarily a read by the Bowser. I think it's more of a panic option. But when he's high, expect him to come down every time. Good read. I think Wi-Fi kind of played a little bit into that. If this weren't Wi-Fi, this weren't Wi-Fi, you would have got that punish. Yeah, and I think at that distance you were even safe. I understand the hesitation and giving that move the respect, but yeah, or even at this range, a down smash. But that's a hindsight thing. You had the right idea. I think it's just a combination of not wanting to throw your hurt box out and get hit by some bullshit. But your head is in the right place. This is the perfect time for an F smash. Okay, I like that down smash. I think I'd like it less if it didn't work, but it's a good option. It comes out very fast. Yeah, if he would have done an input there instead of dashing into you, I'm not sure what he was going for. Maybe we can see before it hits him. Yeah, I don't know. So that was a little wonky on his part, but good capitalization. Okay, the dash attack. I like that. I like catching the dash attack, or catching the normal get up with the dash attack. Was it a jump? So, yeah. It was a normal get up. And you catch him with the dash attack. So that's good. Usually, dash attack is really only good for those situations. And you got him with a strong hitbox, too, so it deleted him. Alright, so he came down with a back air. Good shield on that to read it. He still has invincibility. I like the move to jump. I like the move to continue to jump. He did not expend his double jump here. So, keep above him. Okay, again, you went for a back air there. I would go a little less with the directional aerials in this situation, where it's kind of a scramble, and more with just the broader hitting aerials like nair. Or, yeah, I would just go with a nair every time. It's quicker, you don't have as much end lag, and it hits in all directions. Okay, that was a weird scramble. So the Bowser, I think, did a misinput here, but okay, so you spot dodge. Smart. Yeah. So you spot dodge here, and you go with the down smash right after buffered, which is, it's good. Because his up smash does have a little bit of splash damage when he lands, so I'm pretty sure you hit him with the hammer before he landed, so that's good. And he did the F tilt there, which is a really good tool, especially against Bowser. I would utilize that a lot just to keep him at bay. And this Bowser isn't utilizing a lot of his neutral tools the way he should be. So you could really capitalize off of just keeping him at an arm's length through like forward tilts, Gordos, and things like that. Okay. There you go. Okay, that nair is exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see every time. Because he was going for a stupid down B option because he's high. So he either comes down with down B or down air. And because of the position you're in, fair would be a little too slow. You'd probably get scooped by the down B. So this nair is perfect. Okay, again, he went high. So he came with a down air. You throw out a directional attack. It's just an important habit to recognize that most Bowsers will always come down out of disadvantage with a down air. It's a very fast attack. Specifically online, it's kind of difficult to deal with. So when he's up there, give him that little respect. Or, alternatively, throw an up air. You have a disjointed hitbox in your hammer. If he can only come down linearly, it's not like he can do zigzaggy shit or anything like that. The angles that he takes are very minimal. So if you throw out your disjoint to contest with his body, I'm pretty sure you win that trade every time. Okay, the suck. I'm not sure I agree with it, but let's see if it gets you punished. Okay, no. Okay, so that wasn't terrible. I would have came down with a Gordo to force him back a little bit. Good reaction on the shield. That F tilt, I don't think it would have killed you, but it certainly wouldn't have helped you. Okay. So came down with a fast fall fair. I think in this situation you were better off jumping, throwing a Gordo, because he's scrambling now. You're at kill percent for him, so he wants to just secure the kill, even up the stocks. 40% on Bowser is nothing. He's just looking to throw out all his power moves now because he's either frustrated or just looking to end the match as quickly as possible. Good shield on that. I like the dash grab into the up throw. There you go. You saw it. You knew he was going to come down. This is where you F smash. This is perfect. Ooh, but the Wi-Fi lag. So he scoops you with the side B, that's fine. There you go, another good read. There you go, now you're starting to read the down airs. So that's good, you've learned to adapt. In the grand scheme of things, this has only been a 2-minute match so far, so realistically, that's pretty good recognition. There you go again. Alright, you got hit by the splash damage, but you're starting to see it now, which is good. Okay, hits you with the fair. Okay, you're recovering low. I like that. Okay, that was really good. If you're going to drop from ledge, do a jumping up air if they're going to stand that close, because your hammer pokes through the ledge there. So that, I mean, look where the dust starts. Look where you are. The hammer hit him. So now you can get back on stage for free. Good Gordo there. Good roll out. Good up air. Oh, he's going to come down with the downer. Yep. Okay. So this time he went away. So he recognizes, this Bowser recognizes that he has a habit of doing his down air when he's in disadvantage. So I think just muscle memory kicked in and he pressed down on the C stick, or fast fold and fat fingered A, or something. But he drifted out this time because he recognized he got punished for it the last time. So you instinctively seeing that down air, assuming that he would come in with it, was not necessarily wrong. So he adapted to your adaptation. So that's good on both your parts. Okay, the down air. Better options exist. Okay, good back throw. Okay, jet hammer here. It's a little, not the optimal move. I probably would have done a short hop, long thrown Gordo, then followed by maybe a suck if he were to reflect it or catch him as he recovers, because, Bowser's recovery is decent, but it's not the best. And he's also coming in high. Okay, so that was a little awkward. I'm going to slow it down here to 75. Okay, so I think if you would have drifted forward there, you may have been able to hit a shield. I don't think it would have shield broke, but it definitely would have put him in shield stun. Okay, so he goes for the dash attack because he's scrambling. You roll out. So this is an example of it's fine where you're at right now. You had to roll out of the position. Your back is to the edge of the stage. Not a big deal. You have no other choice in this situation. You avoided losing a stock to be put in to lose stage control here. Put it back on normal. Okay, that was tight. It's like a Dragon Ball Z moment. You're both throwing out your back airs, but he misses. Your back air wouldn't have connected if he didn't throw out his back air to extend his hitbox. That's the beauty of it. And that's why this right here, see this space? That only existed because he fucked up. He extended his hurt box unnecessarily. So that was good capitalization on that. There you go with the celebratory manner. Yeah, okay. So I think overall they're like towards the end of the match you started to get used to his recovering with the down airs. You exploited his recovery when you felt necessary. You played it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. You played it very well. I think one of the things that you can really benefit from is when you're off stage, make it your mission to get back on stage as safely and as just as safe as possible. Minimize your risks you take. So like right there, that Gordo was perfect. And then you drop down, and then you do that up B. If you just got in a position where you Gordo'd him, he's knocked back, you get up right now, instead of doing that up B, you're in a position to punish this whiff way better than you were before. And you don't have to hold a shield here. In that situation, I would have grabbed... I don't know if I called attention to that earlier. I would have grabbed in that situation and thrown him off the stage just to maintain stage control, especially with how vulnerable Bowser can be off stage. But it's just some little things. It's nothing crazy. Overall, I liked what you did. Definitely some room for improvement, but definitely a lot of things that you can build upon that are already pretty great. So good job overall.